3, 2, 1, go. And I'm gonna reset this map. Just keep going. Reset this. Come on. Come on. There we go. We want a dried lake map because it's significantly smaller than the forest map. As in, you can look for a whole 2 minutes on forest before you find the portal. I got a pretty bad spawn on this map, but got a good portal. So I spawned in the middle of the map, which means I'm not sure which way I have to go to find the portal. But luckily you found it pretty early. So you might think random map spawns, random spawns of where your character starts out, random spawns of where the portal can show up. That's a lot of RNG, and yeah, it is. But there's also a lot of skill required in saving the amount of time that you can save. Part of that is just having experience with how the maps are divided and how you can find the portals as fast as possible, like what are the highest odds of finding it, so to speak. And there's another major thing that I'll explain later. But first we're looking for an orange chest because we need it for the most important glitch in the run. And if we don't get one quickly, then well, everything's gonna go pretty slow. And I've got a nice amount of items so far, but without the orange chests, it doesn't really help all that much. So what I've picked up so far is one pack of fireworks, which spawns a bunch of rockets whenever I open a chest. This is really useful at the start, just for clearing out mobs while you don't really pay attention to them. And later on in the run, it's necessary for a very fast boss tactic. Then I've got the Smart Shopper, which is a very new addition to the route. Come on, give me something. There we go. The Smart Shopper just gives me even more money, which means more consistent runs. And what I've just picked up is the Crystal Amethyst, which resets the cooldowns on all your abilities whenever you use it. And the Bandit has a really nice trick going along with that, which is his smokescreen ability, this one. When you reset it and then use it again with the crystal, the movement speed that you get from it doesn't get removed at all. And you can keep on stacking it practically infinitely. Which means in a little while I'll be going incredibly, uncontrollably fast. And going fast is of course pretty fast. This is the worst level to spawn on for the second map, but it's okay, we got the portal within a decent amount of time. So now I just want to spend a nice amount of time finding resets for the smokescreen ability, because its cooldown is a lot longer than the Amethyst. And using it as often as possible to build up my speed. I'll have plenty of time to get it faster, but of course, the fastest I get it, better. Let's see. The other items I'm picking up, the other white ones are syringes, which are just attack speed, which is the best way to get bonus damage from whites. So I'm gonna get about 6 of those before they won't be as useful for me anymore. And then the red chest I've bought 2 turbines with, which is one of the newer items. It requires a lot of time to charge up, but once it's charged it deals 2000 damage in a straight line from where you're standing. And that's also for the late game boss strategy. It's one of the ways we've recently managed to cut time off of the run, is by making the final boss as fast as possible. It's one of the few, well, it's the only level that's not on a timer, it's just when the boss is dead you win. So the fastest he dies, unlike most of the other places in the game, the faster you go. And then for now I'm spending the rest of my green items on 4 feathers and 1 rusty jetpack. This is to give me very high jump height, which is in general useful for just movement around the map. Oh cool, that guy spawned just too late. But that's also very necessary for escape towards the end of the game. Middle of valley is also a bad spawn. Yeah, we're gonna have to climb all the way to the top. So this is again one of those maps where I just can't be sure which side of the map it's going to spawn on, so I just have to kind of make a Hail Mary. And I missed this time. Could have been pretty quickly if I went up, but gotta make a choice, gotta stick with it. Right, I got 2 turbines, which is enough, so I'm gonna get Dio's best friend to give myself an extra life just for marathon safety. Let's see, we got all the sandwiches I want, and I'm gonna get whatever other whites are also pretty good DPS. I've got about the super speed that I want. Don't want to go too fast, because it does become quite uncontrollable. And for the rest, it's just going around, finding as many items as possible, because the more you have, the faster your boss fight goes. And now that I'm actually kind of okay on items, I'm also gonna, towards the end of the portal timer, I'm just gonna stand around the portal and control enemy spawns as good as possible. Because the other thing you can waste time on in the run is, at the end of a map, you have to, well, of course you have to hit the portal as soon as possible, but then you also get all of your money counted into experience, and you can't leave a map until all your experience has been collected. So the faster you're able to do that, the better. And if there's any mobs on other sides of the map somewhere, then the travel time of the gold is going to slow you down. They might not even get hit by any rockets if you're really unlucky. You might have to go back to kill them. So we've got about 20 seconds left, which should be plenty to pick up more items, but I'm just gonna stick around here because I don't want bad spawns. I don't want to lose time that I don't have to. Syringe. Oh god damn it, one of them spawned here. See, that's exactly something I was trying to avoid. Don't pick up the money, so I can get over here. No, that's the wrong way. There we go. Let's see, I've got all my greens that I need, so I'm gonna spend these on damage upgrades as well. I haven't seen another orange, that's actually a little bit concerning. Gonna have some ability to find another one around here if I'm not too unlucky. Because there's these tiny boxes which normally only have money, but occasionally they have orange boxes as well. Because now I've got plenty of speed and I want to replace this crystal of mine with something that's very vital for the final boss fight. And so far I'm not doing luck on it. Gonna have one more level coming up to get one if I don't get lucky here. It doesn't seem like it. So it's just more collections. Get out of there. Yeah, I think I've been all over this map. I'm gonna not use this thing yet because these roulettes are pretty fast. It's really hard to get the right item that you want. So usually you just get some junk. So I'm gonna save it for the last for the fireworks, rocket flare that can hopefully kill some upcoming mobs. There are flying mobs on this map, and the big annoyance with flying mobs is that they basically spawn as far away as they damn well please. Like that guy came from all the way over there, even though I'm over here. So rockets are really useful to make sure these things die quickly. That's potentially a useful item. The rocket missed. Please don't be over here. Okay. So far the portal luck has been not too bad, but far from world record pace, of course. I really do want that orange box. Without it, I'm actually going to waste a whole bunch of time. Already kind of wasting time because it's stopping me from picking up another item on this map. Clear these guys out, I don't want them left behind. There, it'll kill him. Need more money, more money. White. Oh yeah, one of those. You're really not getting lucky over here. One last one. Well, that's a bit of an issue. I wanted to get a key from another orange chest, which would open up, which would, on use, open up any chests in the vicinity. And you might realize the synergy that has with the fireworks. Every chest you open makes a whole bunch of rockets appear. Open up every single chest in the vicinity, spawns a whole ton of rockets. But unless I get really unlucky on the next map, that's not gonna happen. Everything clear. So on the next map, we've got a whole bunch of skips. They're all gonna happen in a row. First of all, hopefully if I spawn in the right location, I'm gonna fly straight over the map. And I get the wrong location. Typical. So there's 3 places you can spawn on this map. This is the only one of the 3 that has a door on the left side. With my amazing jump heights, I could just make it straight over that door. Over the top there and skip the 45-second timer that I have to sit through now. But hey, at least it gives us a key. That's... Like I said, if I had bad luck, I might have had another chance on it. I didn't eventually get it. So that's about 40 seconds wasted on having to sit through this timer. But in return, a couple seconds saved on the final boss fight. So then I'm still gonna go climb up to the top, because there are 2 more of these doors in the way towards the final boss, Providence. But we have a glitch to go straight through. I also need to try to accept that, which is this. Basically, while you are out of bounds for 2 seconds, the game wants to reset you back to the closest spawn point. But if you're holding up while you're teleporting, you can grab onto ladders. And that's what I did just there. Over these guys. And get ready on time, because this guy is gonna die really quickly. Hopefully. God damn it. Time. So I think that was sub 13 in game time, I'm not entirely sure. That's... Considering the really bad first level, that's... okay-ish. I had the estimate pretty high at 20 minutes, just in case a death happened, or I could never find an orange box at any point, which has happened in marathon runs, which gives it a bit of a bad rap. But with these new routes, with the very easy strategies to kill Providence and everything, it's really not that difficult to get a good run. For about 8 months I had the world record in any percent with 923, and just over the past month we've had 7 people break sub 10 and two different people break my record. So People have really picked up that it's not that difficult to run, it's not all that random, and these strats have definitely helped make it more consistent. So hey, if you've been ever interested in the Risk of Rain running, but RNG held you back, just don't worry about it, it's not all that bad. Well, that was Risk of Rain. Thank you all for watching.